Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback's got it on the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
You see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. Comes the USC offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Pass hauled in near the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Jukes to get past the man. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch and moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run the option. QB decides to keep it here. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Handoff in a single back formation. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He hands it off from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback drops back, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, that is a great way to make your way to the sidelines as a running back. The number one thing you have to be able to do is protect the ball. You cannot put it on the ground and cost your team a possession.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half of really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And now the running back's got it again. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
The end of the first USC 14, Michigan State 3.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The back's got it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll try the right here. He's found some room with the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Southern California.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the ball is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. They're going to run the option. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a 1st down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's picked for a third time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll try to run it with the option. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, he has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Makes a nice move there. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, SC. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot here. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, This guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. The Spartans' offense is on the move now.
Here we go.
And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his target. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They pass up the chip shot field goal shot. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll set up to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Eludes a tackle. They stop him at the 22. That's an important breather for this drive.
And it's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Crosses the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Spartans will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is brought down. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Will hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
First and goal. Handoff. Touchdown, USC. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Going after, not great through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Snags the quick throw. This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now.
42,
There's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the ball is hauled in. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain. Cook, you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down after that running play. Linebacker shifting around now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 15. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Southern California. And this one is getting ugly. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Took contact on the throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
First down here for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. This is USC 52, Michigan State 13.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. They'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. The attempt is no good. There's just a minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Second down after the incompletion. Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw yet again. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. It's a toss to the left side. And they pick up the 1st down. Tackle at the 25.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And the Trojans are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Tackle, but 1st down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And then it just slips through for a 1st down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. Touchdown, Trojans. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They'll run it to the left. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. Almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his second pick. Couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be second down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And now another deep ball here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Get set, get set.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now here's the toss play. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. 3rd down coming up after that running play.
29 Philly.
He'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they had been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. Ball carrier tackled there.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.